Hello everyone, Liliana from Vanilla and Canela here. Welcome back to my channel and to another video. So we have today for you another sweet recipe for Christmas. Now if you don't know what I'm talking about, this video is part of a series called 12 Sweet Recipes for Christmas. These are the recipes that are very traditional, but also recipes that have come from you, recipes that have come from my friends. They're not necessarily Christmas, but a lot of families make them for their Christmas, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping that some of these might become a staple in my home for Christmas, and they might start a new tradition for you. Today's recipe comes from one of you, Bernie. Thank you very much, Bernie. As soon as I saw this, I thought I have to try it. There's nothing in particular that makes this recipe a Christmas only recipe, so you can do it all year round, but I love the ease of it, and I love the fact that during the most busy time of the year, you could do this dump cake, as she calls it, and potentially have an amazing recipe. I say potential because I haven't tried it yet, but I cannot wait. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I've done is turn the oven to 180 degrees so it can get nice and warm for the cake. And I'm about to melt the butter. I'm gonna do that on the stovetop because I don't know what I do, but I always get butter everywhere if I try and melt it in a microwave. So I'm just gonna do it on the stovetop, good old-fashioned way, and whilst that is melting, I'm gonna start the prep for the cake. Okay, so here are the ingredients you will need. A vanilla cake mix. Betty Crocker is the one that Bernie mentioned in her recipe, so I went with that. 3 tins of pie filling. You could do cherry or any other filling you can find. I went for apple. 250 grams of melted butter, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and some vanilla paste. She mentions vanilla essence, so I've got paste, and sugar might be needed if this needs sweetening. I will try it and see. Okay, so while that melts, I'm gonna use this to butter the dish. Now, Bernie didn't mention this in her recipe, but I thought, what the heck, let's just do that. There we go. Now, the first thing you need to do is empty the pie filling in. Bernie mentions in the recipe that you can add some sugar to the apples or the filling if you think you need it. I've just licked the can, I know, great. And I think that's sweet enough, so I'm not gonna add any more sugar. So I've just added the cinnamon and the vanilla. I forgot that I wasn't taping, sorry about that. So added that on top, and now I'm just going to mix it all together. And now I'm going to add the cake mix. Okay, so the butter has completely melted, and now all I'm going to do is pour it on top. Now it's going to go in the oven for about 15 minutes. 50. So final thoughts, you guys. First of all, Paul walked in from work for lunch and the first thing he said was, "What is that amazing smell?" It made the house smell unbelievable. But if that wasn't good enough, it tastes incredible. It is a must try in my eyes for sure. You definitely don't need any sugar being added. It's very, very sweet. I think I would actually prefer, instead of using ice cream, using double cream that's been sort of beaten up, you know, like whipped, sorry, that's what I meant, with no sugar added. It is so delicious. Definitely a try. Thank you, Bernie, so much for sharing your recipe with me. Don't worry, the recipe, as always, is in the link, is in the description box below, sorry. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time for more recipes. Thanks for watching. Bye.